Hey YouTube, doesn't this frog look moist? Oh wait, is that a toad? Wait, is there a difference between a frog and a toad? Wait, can a frog and a toad mate and make like a frode? I'm asking because I know a lion and a tiger can mate and make a liger. Hold on, let me look that up. I'm reading somewhere it says, occasionally a late-coming frog may turn up on the toad dating scene. You may see them trying to mate each other, but the union will be sterile. I don't know what that means, but anyway, how are you guys doing today? How art thou, YouTube world? I hope thou art good. Today, let's talk about a place that is nicknamed the Big Guava. This place is in Florida, and of course I'm talking about Tampa, Florida. Okay, growing up I thought that Tampa Bay and Tampa Bay, Florida was the same, but I believe I actually may be wrong. I was reading online and it seems like there's people saying that Tampa and Tampa Bay, Florida is the same thing, and that Tampa and Tampa Bay, Florida is not the same thing. The opinion that I'm going with is somebody off Quora. They said that Tampa is the city, Tampa Bay is the water in the bay. That's what I'm leaning towards, but if I'm wrong, let me know in the comments below. This is another one of those areas supposedly founded by Ponce de Leon. I'm reading somewhere it says Spanish explorer Ponce de Leon first arrived in Tampa Bay area in 1530.
In 2019, the population of Tampa was 399,700.
I read somewhere that Tampa is a major city in Hillsborough County, Florida, United States. It's on the west coast of Florida on Tampa Bay, near the Gulf of Mexico. Tampa is the largest city in the Tampa Bay area. Now, there's good reasons to move here and there's bad reasons to move here. But if you're thinking about moving to Tampa, Florida, watch my top 10 reasons not to move to Tampa, Florida. Number 10, natural disasters. Now, Zumper says, the city faces a high risk of being hit or affected by a tropical storm or hurricane. Many residents live along the coast, and the Tampa Bay is shallow, making floods more likely in the event of a tropical storm. Now, natural disasters would probably be within my top reasons not to move to Florida altogether, because Florida is a beautiful place. I mean, like, I think one time I went to Florida in January. I've lived around Buffalo, New York. It was like around 15 degrees in Buffalo. Meanwhile, in Florida, it was like 75 or 85 degrees. That's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. But natural disasters, hurricanes, things of that nature, sinkholes, and all the other natural disasters it gets, it may be a reason why you may not want to move there. Number 9, transportation. In 2017, the Tampa Bay Times reported on the city's poor public transportation. They found that out of the country's 30 largest metro areas, the Tampa Bay area ranks 29th in 4 of 6 common ways the federal government measures public transit coverage and usage. In the other 2 ways, it ranked last. Suffice to say, you'll definitely want a car in Tampa. Yeah, I definitely would agree. I mean, because to me, it seems like in the South, when people say like, I'm right down the street. Down the street could be like 20 miles away. Yeah, you're definitely gonna want a car. In my opinion, living down South, I can't really think of too many places down South where I can say a car would not come in handy. Keep that in mind. But that's just my opinion once again. But I gave you what I found, but then I also gave you my opinion also to aid what I found. Keep that in mind. Number 8, schools, and stay tuned to the end for some Tampa, Florida trivia. Now, AreaVibes.com rates the schooling in Tampa, Florida as a D+. The average test scores are 6% lower than the nation's average. The student-to-teacher ratio is 16:1. There are 161 total public schools, there are 84 total private schools, and there are 26 post-secondary schools in Tampa, Florida. Number 7, allergies. Now, Botana.org says, because the weather is always somewhat warm in the Tampa area, even in the winter, there are plants that bloom throughout the year here. If you have a pollen allergy, then you can experience bothersome symptoms every month. For those with a potential allergic reaction to insects, this city can be a problem as well. Keep that in mind. Number 6, employment. Now, vtana.org says, good jobs in Tampa are not easy to find when living here. The job market is growing in Tampa, but it is not the most progressive city in the region for developing new opportunities. The corporate culture that you'll find here can make many of the positions feel like you're taking a step backward in your career. Before you decide to finalize anything about a move, make sure that you have a position that works for your current and future needs. Keep that in mind. Number 5, humidity. Now, Zumper says from May to September, you can expect rainy and humid weather. If you are an outdoor enthusiast, hiker, or like to walk or bike to work, Tampa may not be for you. You'll be limited in outdoor time during the rainy season, and the humidity will make for some stifling hot summers. Keep that in mind. Trivia time. The Safety Harbor Resort and Spa is known for its what? A, healing water. B, bleach water. C, flavored water. Or D, tanning water. And if you guess A, healing water, then you are correct. The Safety Harbor Resort and Spa is the only natural mineral spa resort in the state. It is known to be the place where healing water flows. Number 4, wildlife. Now, vtana.org says that there is always the risk that you might run into an alligator. That doesn't sound like fun. Then goes on to say, alligators do not live in Tampa Bay, but you can find plenty of them living in the region. There are lots of ponds, lakes, and rivers in the area where you can run into them. They are known to live in the Hillsborough River. For example, even though people use kayaks or canoes all of the time in the water, if you have small pets that you'll be bringing with you, then make sure that they stay inside. Large alligators are a risk for children too. That doesn't sound like fun. But keep that in mind. Number 3, sinkholes. Now, I didn't necessarily find a video of a sinkhole, but I found a video of a hole in a sink. A sinkhole. You see what I did there? Hole in a sink, sinkhole. You get it. Okay. Anyway, Foundation Pros Florida or FL.com says massive sinkhole threatens Tampa neighborhood. Sinkholes are common in Florida due to the fact that the ground consists of mostly limestone. This limestone dissolves over time from acid that is created from the oxygen in water, creating voids underneath the limestone roof. Now, sinkholes, as I stated previously, are probably one of the reasons why I wouldn't move to Florida if I don't move to Florida. I'm kind of thinking about it. I don't know. It's like a thought. I'm not giving it too much thought, but it's just that sinkhole. Just imagine like, you're in your house chilling, and you go to the store, you want to go get some groceries, come back and the house is gone, and you like, yo, I left our house here. I left our house here when I left. Where's my home? You know what I'm saying? Like, it would be weird, like, or even if you're in the house and the sinkhole happens, like, right under your house, and it swallows your home. Keep that in mind. Number 2, bugs. Now, some type of exterminator website says summertime seems to bring out the most bugs, especially in Tampa Bay, Florida. University of Florida EDIS states that Florida has at least 12,500 insect species. Some of the conditions that attract bugs to your home, business, and property are heat, moisture from any rainy season, standing water, humidity, trash sitting out, dirty recyclables, overripe fruit, clogged gutters, bushes close to the house, unkept yards, dirty grills, pet food, pet waste, white lighting, torn screens, and cracks. Yeah, and there's bugs in Florida. Well, there's bugs in a lot of places, but yeah, there's bugs in Florida. And for some reason, upon moving down south, it just seems like these palmetto bugs or cockroaches, I don't know if a palmetto bug is a type of cockroach. I think it might be. But either way, like these palmetto bugs and roaches and whatnot, they seem to be attracted to this heat. But yeah, there's definitely bugs in Tampa, Florida. And number 1, your electricity bill. Now, living in Florida, you are probably going to need a air conditioner. And said air conditioner is probably going to have to work hard to keep your home cool. This means that you're probably going to have a high electricity bill. So, keep that in mind. So, there you guys have it. That's the list. My top reasons not to move to Tampa, Florida, and not any particular order. Overall, Tampa does seem like a pretty decent place to live. But I definitely am going to say sinkholes, natural disasters, things of that nature, kind of makes me a little skeptical. But it's a place that, it might be worth considering. But there you guys have it. Make sure you like the video if you want to, subscribe if you want to, and comment if you want to. Until next time, have a nice day.